So good morning, Eric. We will be doing an entire day of gaming in Dune. We're going to our first deep desert reset, and I will be giving away an ultimate edition of the game along with a pain box today. Oh, that is much further than I thought it was. And he's right there. No. That will not work. That will not work today, my friend. We must get ready to go explore deep desert. We cannot be eaten by Shai Halud. That would not go with our plans at all. In fact, that would be quite bad. Quite bad indeed. We must go out. We must place forward operating base. This forward operating base will function as a place of a type of staging grounds, if you will. The staging grounds will be for my guild to prepare for combat. As to why I'm doing a Russian accent, I have no idea. You can probably ask my brain, but it will not give answer. Brain is stupid. Does not give answer.
So it just opened up.
Dune?
This place.
The server just opened up. It's not locked anymore.
Okay.
Jump in!
Jump in.
Shit.
Jump in and start over!
Whatever makes.
He doesn't need to start over. His character is still there.
He makes a third one.
For the love of God, I don't know how many times I need to repeat the same information to how many people. It's okay. I don't think.
Wait,
What?
wait,
Okay, I
oh.
clicked join. And yeah, it looks like I am starting character again because I'm at the Reverend Mother.
What the fuck did you do?
He did nothing. It was the game.
I didn't. It was the reset when the worm happened. I don't know what
No,
happened.
I mean,
I
like, did you
checked
step on
Reddit.
like a cursed object in a
Dude,
past
You
life?
I
should have
don't
seen
know.
it last night. He was gonna play after the reset, and
Yeah.
then like his internet went down, and he had to join us on his phone.
Oh,
And I was like, dude,
Jesus.
Yeah.
something is preventing you from playing.
Yeah,
Dune
what
right
did you
now.
do? What did you do? Who did you curse?
Yeah,
Like-
No one.
everything kept happening.
Did you make fun of your mother?
No.
Okay, well, I'm out of Irish curse options.
He messed with a burial mound. That's a curse, right?
I don't know. I'm not an expert on curses. Cupcake, is a burial mound a bad thing? I don't think we had burial mounds.
No.
No, we had
Brownie.
a type of burial mound, but it wasn't called a burial mound. It was called a tor, I think.
The only things I can think of is a fairy garden or a fairy door and stuff, or a fairy site. Just don't piss.
Well,
them
what about
off, or the
the
fairies will be
tor?
after you. Not that I know of.
No curses. I mean, the fairies are fucked up, and you should never curse or fuck with a leprechaun because they will fuck you.
Yeah.
And not in the fun, happy. Oh, I like went home with someone and I like got laid kind of way. Oh, your eternal soul will be eaten for them forever, and you will be eternally indebted to the leprechaun kind of way, which is, I don't think a good kind of.
master-slave situation.
Yeah, he'll grant you your wish. It's just what the consequences of said wish are. Don't fuck with the Fae, is the moral of the story.
I've been guided by you since I don't know when. So I made up my mind. how they fear and miss me. Yes, I've been calculating schemes the sisters keep creating. Why did I ever doubt their way? Benny Jesse, now I see the game. My, I was always meant to play. I've been angry and cold for all that they do. I can't count all the times that I saw it through. And when they go, when they bar the door, they always know that we've been here before. They pretend that they hold the key. I can hear the voice whispering me. One command and I control everything. Whoa, Benny Jesse, here I go again. My, how can they resist me? Benny Jesse, does it show again? My, how they all enlist me. Yes, you'll be broken hearted, trained from the day I started. Why did I ever try to flee? Benny Jesse, even if I say farewell, leave me now or never. Benny Jesse, it's the game we play. Farewell doesn't mean forever. Benny Jesse, here I go again. My, how can they resist me? Benny Jesse, does it show again? My, how they move so briskly. Yes, I've been weaving stories, taught ancient sister glories. Why did I ever fear this role? Benny Jesse, now I truly know. My, I will never lose control.
What did the sandworms feel the thopter wing beats on the sand?
They do, and they will come out of the sand and get you too.
They do?
Yeah, I heard
so don't
something about
fly too low to the sand. Oh, you can fly low to the sand, but don't hover low to the stand.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. There I was hovering.
And if they're out of the sand and you try flying close to them, they will just pick you out of the air. Happened to me once at least.
Note to self, avoid sandworms. When you click on the map, on the overworld map, when you click on a destination, I want like a little effect to show that my click was acknowledged. Like it needs a feedback acknowledgement, because if you don't, what the fuck is telling me that I actually clicked? I keep clicking because I don't know whether or not I did. Like you could even have it just be like a little spice blow or something like that. Thematic. But something.
You need to know that it is being registered.
Yeah. Registration feedback is a really important loop. Also, you'll hear me refer to video game stuff in loops because like audio loops, level loops, design loops, mechanic loops. Like there's so many loops in game development that I just kind of refer to everything as loops. It's not necessarily the correct way, but it's just easier. People know what you're talking about if you say the loop. Edge loops.
It really is.
In fucking modeling. Animation loops. Idle loops.
This one needs a...
Dude, someone was recently trying to tell me that Star Wars influenced Dune. And I was like,
Way around.
Yeah, it's the other way around, isn't it?
Dune came first, my guy. What the fuck you talking about? And he's like, no, George Lucas. And I'm like, George Lucas didn't have shit. George Lucas was like in middle school when Dune came out.
Didn't George Lucas get the idea for Star Wars from watching Dune?
No, not from watching Dune. The book did.
The books, yeah. He did admit that it was an influence.
Yeah, but it was from.
Oh yeah, it was an influence. I'm sure it was an influence. It's the whole goddamn story. Like, it's that and John Carter. Like, if you look at Star Wars and you watch John Carter or read the book John Carter, which was the original fucking for all of these guys, like that was the original. John Carter, like almost beat for beat, is Star Wars. Like, there's a Dark Lord, there's an evil overarching empire, you gotta fight back with the rebellion, and it literally is like beat for beat Star Wars. George Lucas would never admit that. He would go, oh no, well, I got the idea when I was watching this Vietnam War documentary. No, you didn't. You got the idea when you read Dune and read fucking John Carter. Calm down. We all hail you as a visionary. You don't need to be God. This is a really long way up here. I don't like this. What? Breeden, you seem to know a lot about George. Is Star Wars like one of your faves?
It used to be, and then they made the other movies. But
Oh.
you got to remember, I was when Star Wars first came out in '77. I was 5 years old.
Oh,
So
damn.
it kind of was the beginning of my cinematic.
Journey.
Did you hear what the new
I'm home, by the way.
trilogy is going to be about?
There's 2 separate trilogies being made.
Yeah, one of them is about Rey Skywalker rebuilding the Jedi Empire.
I'm okay with that so long as they drop everything that J.J. Abrams did. Do not address it. Just move on.
What's the other trilogy going to be about?
We don't know. We have no idea what the other trilogy is going to be about. We do know that the next movie that's coming out is Mandalorian Grogu, and I'm actually excited for the Rey series. I did not like Force Awakens, and I did not like Rise of Skywalker, but I really actually enjoyed Last Jedi. I thought Last Jedi was really good. I thought it was a really interesting inversion of the normal Star Wars rhetoric, and at least it was something new and different. And they tried something new and different, whereas J.J. Abrams just tried flash with no substance. That's always what he's done, though, to be fair. He always has had flash, no substance. That's J.J.
I
Abrams in a
just
shell.
hope they don't try and find some way to bring back Palpatine again.
Well, so here's the thing. Had they done it correctly, I would have been okay with Palpatine coming back, because you could have explained it as Darth Bane having transferred his soul to his apprentice, and his apprentice transferred his and her soul to the next one, and to the next one, and to the next one, and to the next one, all the way to Palpatine. It would explain the rule of 2. It would explain all of that, and that's what they were going to do in the Rise of Skywalker, which was going to be written by Colin Trevorrow, and his script was incredible. Like, his script had all of the Jedi ghosts helping Rey. So the line, no,
Can I make a note here?
what? Yeah. Go
The
ahead.
Adept Rapier is going to cost 10 aluminum ingot, and that's much cheaper than making any other weapon.
Yeah. Well, here's, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
But he had it where Palpatine had returned, but Palpatine had returned through Sith magics, and that was why the rule of 2 is there. Darth Bane was involved, and the spirits of Darth Bane and all the other Sith Lords before were basically flowing all of their power into Palpatine in the end. And for Rey, all of the fucking Skywalkers had their hand on her back, with all of the other Jedi holding back the Sith cultists. Literally, like Yoda, Mace, everyone. was back and like creating a force shield with just literally the force to hold back these crazed Sith cultists that are trying to attack Rey, so that when Rey did say, "I am all of the fucking Jedi," she was all of the Jedi. She was the chosen one. She was the culmination of the Skywalker saga. She would bring balance back to the Force, but JJ didn't do that because JJ can't write a good goddamn story for the life of him.
Are we talking about Star Wars or Harry Potter here? I'm getting confused.
Star Wars. That was the original Colin Trevorrow script. Was that Rey wasn't a Palpatine. Rey was a nobody, but inherited the Skywalker name after having been helped by all of the Skywalker's Force spirits. And we finally realize why Obi-Wan said, "I will become more powerful than you could ever imagine." Because they did. And when it came down to it, in order to stop Palpatine, the Jedi used all of their power through Rey to stop him. And it works. And that would have been a far more satisfying conclusion to the Star Wars Skywalker saga. Everything else sucked. It was bad. You're never alone, Rey. Oh, go fuck yourself, Lando. That was just a terrible line. Throwaway line. As we pass on our left, you can see an irradiated ship zone where a ship crash landed and irradiated the planet. It is a permanent fixture here on Arrakis, as is the damage from the radiation. Will the Fremen ever recover? Probably not, due to the fact that the Sardaukar shot them in the face. Speaking of Sardaukar, the filthy pigs are right in front of us. Filthy, filthy pigs.
I think after this mission,
Why is this person speaking with us? Portafoy, would you remove them from my sight? Wait. Portafoy, disregard last order. We must not physically harm the peasants. I can already hear grandmother's lecture in my head. Oof. It appears that now that I am Imperial Planetologist, it is unseemly to harm the paws. Even just for fun. Very well, what do you want?
What credentials do you have to serve as Imperial Planetologist?
My birthright is the only credential I need, Paul. I am grand-nephew to the Padishah Emperor Shaddam Corrino IV. I could have Portafoy kill you right here in the open.
Never heard of him.
Nothing would be done about it. Well, that's not completely true. Someone would have to clean you up.
Never heard of it. So you represent the interests of the Emperor on Arrakis.
I didn't say that. Don't.
You implied it heavily.
Damn it, he knows I claim
No, the Count doesn't know his talk ever happened. If you want to keep it that way, behave yourself, Cyprian. No more light sport with the poors.
Another slack-jawed peon.
A report for you. Derek
A fellow
Chinera?
planetologist, you say?
Oh, Derek Chinera.
You come from the academy with a message? Oh yes, him. Oh, he's still alive then.
I really dislike
And
this
he sent
dude.
you with a report?
Yes, these Shigawa reels contain the information he has discovered so far.
Portafoy can take those for further study. And how was Derek? Is he... Well,
Incompetent but alive. I said
incompetent,
incompetent
of
but not
course.
impotent.
And I understood you perfectly. Any misunderstanding here is on your part. Now, was there anything else?
He wanted to know if I can have access to Kynes' old
Kynes.
research.
The old planetologist. What does he want with Kynes' work?
Kynes is the one who invited him to Arrakis. He thinks the research might contain some clue as to why.
Oh, I see. I see what he's doing. He's trying to undermine me. He wants proof that Kynes wanted him in this position instead of me. He wants to show the Emperor that he's a better choice for planetologist. Well, it won't happen. Portafoy, destroy those Shigawa reels. And you, Return to Derek and inform him that his request is denied. He will never have access to Kynes' research. Now, be gone from my sight.
I don't like this dude. I really want to deck him. Hello?
Already tell we are going to be fast friends, unless we already are, in which case it's so good to see you. How long has it been?
Ambrose Lucifera, secret admirer, sends their regards and this
Well,
gift.
far be it from me to look a mysterious wine bearer in the mouth, but perhaps you ought to tell me who your patron is before I accept.
My patron doesn't want to spoil the romance by revealing the mystery.
That does sound romantic. When do I get to meet her? Or him?
They'll reveal themselves in the buzzing glow of this Caledonian wine.
A rare experience. By Jove, I like you. I'm going to a party later, and sharing this will make me the belle of the ball.
I don't like
Do you
either.
drink? I'm afraid
This rare
something
wine?
of this vintage simply must be shared. It's just my indelibly magnanimous nature.
Enjoy the wine.
I'm quite good at enjoying. When it comes to indulgence, I'm...
Primary destination changed. Let's go out. Hey, look, a Kulon. Oh, he has his little suit.
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Went to go grocery shopping. Ended up sitting in the car for 2 hours, and then came home without going grocery shopping.
Living the dream, man. Living the dream.
Right? I'm like,
Fuck.
I mean, look at you. You could be like Loop right now and panicking. But no.
or
chill.
or I could have been me and had half my base moved.
Yeah.
I was flying a little too close to the ground. Oh, Jesus.
Too high or too low, you know what happens. Your wings will melt. You know what?
Well, these notes,
I will.
it'll be simple matter to keep our growing operation running. You've proven more capable and discreet than most buffoons I employ, so consider yourself a permanent hire. Our raids produce many slave heads, and each individual needs to be sorted and classed. Not every single person taken is eligible for Mauler status. But if it doesn't pay to quibble over legalities when the Baron Harkonnen is breathing down your neck, thus our records must be kept strictly secret. Rumor has some house minor stooge is poking their
strange.
nose into their business. I'm radioing
The
you the
atmosphere is changing very
secret
quickly.
location of our Marla sorting centers.
You about to be led into like a gas chamber or something? Are you okay?
I'm just dying. You've done it!
Not everyone is eligible.
Not everyone is
They
eligible.
may be slaves, but we still have standards.
I had to do a British accent because that's the cruel imperial oppressor that I think of. It's either that or a southern accent. You've done it. You've earned the trust of Dagamir Halil himself. But this information about ID numbers is yet another barrier between us and finding Shimo. So, fortunately, I have learned something that may help. A friend just informed me that a slaver he met in the crossroads tried to sell him Shimo's scanner. It still had her name on it and everything. Couldn't find out anything specific about Shimo, but he did learn where the slaver was stationed. Searching that slaver base is our best chance to find out what ID number Shimo was assigned. Once we have that information, we can infiltrate the sorting center and hopefully learn what's become of my sister. Oh, hello, Sardukar. What happens if you spot me in my ornithopter? Huh? Oh, nothing? You're just like, oh, ornithopters are fine. Oh! What just happened? I didn't press E. Oh boy. I have served House Atreides for all my adult life, as did my father before me and his father before him. The day I was appointed colonel for the 366th line was the proudest day of my life, even though I can barely remember how to say it. And what have I accomplished since then? I have led my men to their deaths. I have cost my duke unimaginable unimaginable.
Oh man, he's gone through it.
Expenses and equipment and ammunition. The 366 is being reconstituted for the third time now. Of the people who came with me to Arrakis, only a small handful now remain. Of the people who replaced them, even fewer still live. I will not be part of yet another slaughter. They deserve someone new to lead them. My fight is done. Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello, I'm back.
Hello?
Back.
Hello, back. I am Looper. I don't know why I'm doing it in that voice.
I give warm hugs.
Trust me. You don't need to worry about the knife in my hand. It's aesthetic. It's part of my religion.
It's part of my religion.
Yeah.
Ignore the blood altar over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't look at it. It's just something
Jenkins, cover it up.
you got from like a yard sale.
Yeah, yeah. My name is Snuggles. That would be so horrifying. They use cobalt paste in modern day technology. It's really unhealthy for you. You should not eat cobalt.
But why? It smells so good.
Is it one of those things that turns you blue?
No, that's silver. Silver's fine for you in smaller quantities. They have some medicines that have a little amount of silver, but I'm talking like 2 parts per 20 million. In large quantities, though, it can lead to silver poisoning, but you can also just have your skin turn blue if you drink colloidal silver, which some people do, and they look like Smurfs.
And then they have the audacity to be like, oh no, how the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, they are like, oh, it certainly wasn't the colloidal silver that I ate. Yeah, maybe it fucking was. You don't see the rest of us eating metals? Wanna know why? They're fucking metal. Don't eat metal. It's like eating crayons. Don't eat crayons.
It's metal as fuck.
It's metal as fuck.
Here.
Ah, cluttered crate. The crate contains an empty backpack matching the one Simo Barris was last seen wearing. A crudely scribbled note labels it Mala candidate ALDAX 804, Jabal Afrit. Oh my god, he was a slave candidate? What'd he do?
Oh wow. A candidate, huh? He was in the running.
In the running to be a slave.
Yeah.
He ran a good campaign, but he got beat in the end by the incumbent. The incumbent won. Oh my god.
I would have just kept guessing.
The guy died as he was thrusting. Oh, that sounds bad.
Oh dang, poor guy.
Just couldn't handle it.
But what a way to go.
Drum set! Lucy, I'm home! Oh, there's Lucy. She came out of the ground. Meet Lucy, our pet worm. She's not very nice. Instead of the Aladdin careful they spit, careful she bites. Preparing for departure towards Erakeen. All hands, please prepare your tray tables at the upright position as we prepare for a little bit of turbulence because we'll boop our snoot on the barrier. Oh, we booped our snoot. I do think it's so cute how the ornithopter just goes boop and hits the barrier. From the air.
I should have had you come watch while I jumped off the cliff.
What the fuck? What the fuck, game?
We have a buggy. I do have a buggy that I can use. Real quick. Step out and get some iron.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be eaten right now.
No way. What?
The game ejected me from my pod again. I might be able to escape. Nope. Where's my vehicle?
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Where's my vehicle? Where's my vehicle? Please be my vehicle.
No way.
Yeah.
This is the Adult Swim song. Time moves slow. I didn't know that.
Fuck. God damn it. Everything again. Why do you keep ejecting me? I didn't eject from the pod. It just made me stand up out of the pod. As if I had. God damn it. My ornithopter's fine, at least. But I've lost everything again. I'm so fucking tired of that.